nido.
¿Y cómo el hombre blanco puso su nido en las estrellas? Cuando en 1969, cuando él fue al espacio en el Apolo 11, él fue allá arriba. Eso es de lo que está hablando la palabra del Señor, cuando el hombre blanco fue allá al espacio.
Y aunque entre las estrellas pusierais tu nido,
y aunque tú, el hombre blanco, vas allá en el espacio con tu programa de NASA, ¿qué dice el Señor?
entre las estrellas pusierais tu nido, de ahí te derivaré, dice Yahweh.
De ahí te va a traer para abajo, man. No te vas a escapar del Señor, de la juzga que va a traer el Señor contra ti, man.
Así es. Matthew 10:34. Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword.
That's right, just like the brother was talking about, man. When Yahweh and the angels come back, it ain't gonna be no plea bargains, man. It's gonna be straight death and destruction for you people that ain't part of the elect, man.
That's right. Jeremiah 25:27. Therefore, thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Most High of hosts, power of Israel, drink ye and be drunken, and spew and fall, and arise no more because of the sword which I will send among you.
That's right, man. The Most High is bringing that sword, man. Nuclear destruction is what the Most High is bringing, man. That's the remedy for this place, man.
Right, Lord. And it shall be, if they refuse to take the cup at thy hand to drink, then thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Most High of hosts, ye shall certainly drink.
That's right, man.
For lo, I begin to bring evil on the city which is called by my name.
That's right.
And should ye be utterly unpunished, ye shall not be unpunished. For I will call for a sword upon the inhabitants of the earth, saith the Most High of hosts. Therefore prophesy thou against all these. Therefore prophesy thou against them all these words, and say unto them, the Lord shall roar from the high, and utter his voice from his holy habitation. He shall mightily roar upon his habitation. He shall give a shout as they that tread the grapes against the inhabitants of the earth.
That's right. That's how it's going to be, treading the grapes against the inhabitants of the earth, man. Like when the old school, you were smashing the grapes. That's how the Most High is going to be when he gives us the Spirit, man. With Yahweh, and the angels, going to tread these fucking nations like grapes, man. Right. All over the place, man.
A noise shall come even to the ends of the earth.
That's right. What's that noise, man? Right here. This is the noise that's going to come to all the ends of the earth, man.
For the Lord had a controversy with the nations.
That's right, man. A controversy. Got a big problem with you nations, man.
He will plead with all flesh.
That's right.
He will give them that are wicked to the sword, saith the Lord.
That's right. So all you wicked-ass Israelites, you know, starting with you, man. Most High's going to start with you, man.
That's right. Go ahead. Thus saith the Lord of hosts.
Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, man.
Behold, evil shall go forth from the nation to nation.
That's right.
With a great whirlwind.
That's
shall
right.
be raised up from the coast of the earth.
That's right.
And the slain of the Lord shall be at that day from one end to the earth, even unto the other end of the earth.
Man, so I don't care where you are. You think you're gonna fly to the Philippines like dumbass Bubble-Eyed Blackfish and his little followers? Think you're gonna fly to some island somewhere and escape? Hell no, man. Scripture says that from one end of the earth to the other, man, this whole world is gonna get judged, man.
Right. And the slain of the Lord shall be at that day from one end of the earth unto the other end of the other earth.
That's right, man. Many people are gonna die. A lot, man. And they need to die, man.
That's right. They shall not be lamented.
That's right.
Neither gathered nor buried.
That's right, man. We ain't gonna cry for y'all, man. And we ain't even gonna have time to bury y'all. It's gonna be so many fucking dead bodies all over the street, man. You're gonna be walking down the street, just, oh shit. Fucking brains, fucking arms, legs, heads. Man.
They shall be dung upon the ground.
That's right, man. It's gonna be nothing but a fucking big shithole, man. A big cesspool here, man.
Yeah, when it says the dead body's gonna be like dung upon the ground. Because when you see doodle on the ground, man, nobody really mess with the doodle, they step over it. Yeah. So that's how the body's gonna be, man. There's gonna be so many dead bodies, people gonna be like, oh shit, you gotta step over that shit, man.
That's right, man.
You know?
And shit stinks.
Yeah. They're gonna smell too, the dead bodies, yeah.
That's right, bro. You got something?
Yeah. Well, Micah Micah 5 and 7. And the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people as dew from the Lord, as the showers upon the grass, that tarrieth not for man, nor waiteth for the sons of men. Verse 8. And the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles in the midst of many people.
That's right.
As a lion among the flocks of sheep.
That's right. That's how we're gonna be in that day, as a lion in the flock of sheep, man. Just fucking pawing motherfuckers 3, 4, 5, man. Just fucking tearing they fucking ass up, man.
Good. Cool. If you go through both, tread it down and tear it in pieces, and none can deliver. Thy hand shall be lifted up upon thine adversary. Thy hand shall be lifted upon thine adversary.
That's right, thy hand shall be lifted upon the adversaries, our enemies, man. Starting with this fucking white man. I can't wait to get a piece of this fucking cracker, man.
Right. Thy hand shall be lifted up upon thine adversaries.
That's right.
And all thine enemies shall be cut off.
That's right, all our enemies gonna be cut off, man. Starting with the fucking white man. I can't wait till your ass is cut off, man.
Right. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord, I will cut off thy horses from the midst of thee, and I will destroy thy chariots.
That's right, man. Your fucking military tanks, your Apache helicopters, your fucking all that bullshit, man. That ain't gonna stand against the men of the Lord, man.
And I will cut off the cities of thy land and throw down all the strongholds.
That's right, man.
And I will cut off witchcraft out of thy hand, and thou shalt have no more soothsayers.
Yeah, man. Hey, my Mosai say, he's gonna cut off the witchcraft out of the so-called white man hand, because that's how he deals, man. He deals with sorcery, man. Number one form of his witchcraft is his television, man. The television, the music, that shit is all satanic, man.
That's right.
Because that's how they cast spells upon you fucking copper tops, man.
That's right.
These television shows, the basketball, the sports, you name it, man. Those are spells, man. To keep you brainwashed, to keep you dumbed down, to keep you asleep, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's part of the witchcraft.
That's why they able to get caught up in it, because they got them demons on them.
Yeah, and Barakatah Yahba Shemiyah Shai, old faggot ass Lil Wayne in a fucking coma and shit, man.
Right.
Of the Mosai, the whole spot. Yeah, man, Mosai get rid of that nigga, man.
You know about that.
There's an article, I'm gonna show you the article, fucking Lil Wendy bitch ass is in a goddamn coma, man.
That's right, man.
Like the brother said, like the brother said, he destroyed a whole generation, man. He's the leader of this rebellious generation the scripture's talking about. One of the leaders of that shit, of our people.
Yeah.
He's the king of the swag fags, man.
Yeah, man. So that's part of their witchcraft, man. Using motherfuckers like Lil Wayne. They got the little Israelite kids running around with their skinny jeans and they punk ass little mohawks and shit. Got tattoos all over their body. That's witchcraft, man.
The brother talking about the witchcraft and the television. I just found out that they just amended a law, because back in 1958 they passed a law to where the government couldn't use propaganda through the television, which they do anyway. They've been doing it since television was invented. But there was actually a law in the government, but they just amended that law in 2012, last year, that the government now is allowed to use propaganda through the media to persuade you to follow, you know, what they want you to think. That's witchcraft, and they made it legal now.
Yeah, the whole homosexual agenda, the lesbian agenda, man, that's all part of their witchcraft, man. You know what I'm saying?
Because right now in Canada, there's a law they passed that you can't use the Bible to condemn homosexuals. Talking about Leviticus 20 and 13, Leviticus 18 and 22. You can't actually quote that to a homosexual. They'll put you on charges of a hate crime. So right now, you already know Canada, and it's gonna follow suit over here to Babylon, which is America, right? So they're gonna bring soon. That's gonna be like the great insurrection of those that fear the Lord. That's right. Because you're gonna have homosexuals. Look, he used Leviticus 20 and 13 on me. He used the Bible to condemn me as a homosexual.
That's right.
You know, that's part of that fucking giving them those people that commit that fucking abomination, giving them peace. Basically, like saying the sword ain't gonna touch you. Yeah. The Lord said you gonna die. The scripture said you gonna die. Your blood shall be upon you. He shall surely die. Now I don't mean that. And when you you brung it out to him with the Bible, you try to condemn him. Oh, that's a hate crime. Lock you up. So that's in Canada right now. That's gonna come to America, man.
But the president, but the so-called president, gonna swear in on the Bible.
Yeah, gonna swear in on the Bible, but then don't read it. That's the whole. If you're a Babylonian, I mean an American, you know what I mean? That's the whole. You know, attitude of it. The Bible, they hold the Bible, but they don't read it. They don't go into it.
Yeah, they don't uphold the Bible as the books of the Most High, man.
Yeah.
They try to use it, but then secretly they doing things behind closed doors, man. So they make it seem like they're about it, but they're really not, man. Make it seem like they Obama's about the Bible, but they're really not. They're a bunch of devils, man. They're a bunch of hypocrites, man. And that's another part of their witchcraft, man. Yeah. You know, they uphold, swear on the Bible, but they don't keep none of that. That's keeping people thinking like he believes in God. Most people believe in Satan, man.
That's right. And can I get a scripture? Go ahead, brother.
That's why they always say, believe none of what you, half of what you hear and none of what you see, man. Because that's what Esau does. He'll show you shit, but he won't really show you the true meaning behind it. So he'll cloak it in something that's good, but really it's fucking, it's death, man.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 13, verse 8. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, because ye have spoken vanity and seen lies, therefore, behold, I am against you, saith the Lord power.
Now, it's talking about the prophets of Israel, right? But who are these prophets of Israel in these churches? Who are they giving their doctrine by? Esau, man. The government give them that 501c3 charter, and they can only teach certain things. That's why you ain't gonna have a church, one of these regular churches on every corner. You ain't gonna have the churches condemning homosexuals, man. Yeah. They ain't even gonna try to bring that out. Go ahead.
That's right. And my hand shall be upon the prophets that see vanity and that divine lies.
Right.
They shall not be in the assembly of my people.
They're not going to be in the assembly of the Most High's people. The Most High's people are the elect.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Neither shall they be written in the writing of the house of Israel.
And that certainly proves right there that we're not supposed to be all together.
That's right.
Right? They're Israelites prophets, and we prophets too. But why the Lord say they're not going to be in the assembly of my people? His people is the elect, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Neither shall they enter into the land of Israel. And ye shall know that I am the Lord your power.
Why? They're not going to enter into the land of Israel. They're not going to walk. They're not going to get beamed up in the chariots like we are. They're going to catch holy hell. They're going to catch pure hell. Meaning the martial law, the race ride, you're going to catch the pestilence. You'll catch some newly created disease, some newly created creature gonna come out the woods, some genetically modified rat, some mutated rat, a mutant, some mutant gonna come out, an X-Men mutant gonna come out and chase your ass out the house. Gonna be
yeah, man, we clown about it, but that shit is real, man.
Yeah,
the Most High, man, you guys about to witness some shit out here, man.
That's right.
Esau got some shit in the laboratories, man. Gonna eat you people alive, man.
Oh,
you know
that movie,
Splice,
but that movie Cloverfield. When they was running, when that fucking creature, right? Basically, he said. Basically, what he said in that movie was, you think it's the government? They was doing an experiment and then it got loose. That's gonna be what it's going. That's what it's gonna be. All these creatures gonna come loose. That Esau been trying to do, splicing genes. Going back to Splice, the movie Splice. Them shit's gonna come out. He gonna be trying to splice fucking humans with fucking pit bulls and shit.
Yeah, they already do, brother. Hey, in that movie you talking about, they actually showed. They showed. That creature fell from the sky.
At the end of the movie in the water?
They showed, it's like they dropped that thing down.
Yep. At the end of the movie, it showed something. They was on a fucking Ferris wheel, and fucking they showed something dropping in the ocean.
Just like that movie.
About a couple weeks later.
What's that movie, man? When they say real God is God and Israelites, man. The mist, man. Man, who knows? Them creatures might be real, man. In that fucking movie, man.
And he wants blood. And the brother was just reading about treading on you like grapes.
That's right.
It ain't gonna be no joke out here.
It ain't gonna be. It's horrible. It's gonna be horrible, man. Hey, man, who gonna see a fucking big ass, fucking pit bull sized rat fucking coming after you, man? And you know it's gonna be agile. You know it's gonna be fucking athletic. The motherfucker gonna be genetically modified, man.
Yeah, man. They put it in the movies like Resident Evil when them genetically modified dogs. They fucking raise up and shit. They fucking tongues lashing and shit. They probably do have that shit, man.
And that movie, The Hope, where they send them big ass fucking giant fucking pits and giant poodle and shit. I'm telling you, man, it's like a vicious poodle, man.
Hey, even in that movie Alien, I forget which one it is, where they was basically trying to clone Sigourney Weaver, right? And she went to this room, they had all these fucked up clones of her and shit, and they had one that was laying under the curtain, was just totally fucked up, was just retarded. She went crazy and she was burning them up. Then eventually at the end of the movie, they showed you the one that had the most success with, and it was a big ass 20-foot fucking half human genetically spliced monster and shit that was biting motherfuckers' heads off and shit. She had, at the end of the movie, she had to press the button to suck her out in the outer space, man. And it was a total splice. You gotta watch that movie, man. I think it's Alien Resurrection or one of them, yeah.
Somebody get Sirach, keep reading on Ezekiel. Sirach 38. Go ahead, brother.
Book of Ezekiel chapter 13 verse 10. Because they have seduced my people, saying, peace, and there was no peace.
Right, the prophets and Esau. Starting with Esau, then he tell the Jake pastors seducing the people with peace. Like you seducing a homosexual. If you telling them ain't nothing gonna happen to you, you just come over here. The Lord loves you. He don't hate you. He really don't hate you. You can be a homosexual. He don't hate you. That's what they telling you in the church, man. That's exactly what they telling you in the church.
That's right.
So they seducing our people with peace. Go ahead.
Because they have seduced my people, saying peace, and there was no peace.
And seducing our people with peace, and there was no peace. There's no peace for the wicked. That's including you 2/3.
That's right.
Because you wicked too. The scriptures say, among my people are found wicked men.
Right. If you know somebody's a homosexual and you ain't telling the truth, you a murderer, man.
That's right.
And that blood's gonna be on your hand, the Most High gonna destroy you.
Yeah, right. God. But just like this morning, Jehovah's Witness came to me in his brother's house and shit. We told his ass, man, smooth-faced motherfucker, man, Jake. Told him, man, so his blood is off our hands, man.
That's right.
Shit, now you an Israelite, need to get out that doctrine, man.
That's right.
He gonna cuss him like, you stupid motherfucker. Nah. Become all things to all men, you know?
Go ahead.
Because they have seduced my people, saying peace, and there was no peace.
Right.
And one built up a wall, and lo, others dabbed it with untempered mortar.
Right.
Saying to them which dab it with untempered mortar.
Hey, basically he's saying that one started that doctrine, and then everybody else started building upon it. So now that shit is just rampant around Babylon. One started building that bullshit, and everybody else started coming, fucking putting their 2 cents on the fucking bullshit. And now that whole doctrine of fucking peace and ain't shit happening, it's gonna happen to America, ain't shit gonna happen to you if you going off. Oh, they building on that shit. But go ahead.
That it shall fall.
We start up a little bit before that.
Saying to them which dab it with untempered mortar,
right,
that it shall fall.
Right.
There shall be an overflowing shower, and ye, all great hailstones, shall fall, and a stormy wind shall rend it.
Right, that go back to that witchcraft. The Most High gonna destroy all that. The whole doctrines, all these doctrines of Babylon, because you know this place is called Babylon, means confusion. So you got all kind of fucking doctrines over here, man. All kind of philosophies. All kind of philosophies and shit over here in America. The Most High gonna do away with all that shit.
That's right.
Just because you got all the pastors say the Lord died for everybody, and everybody say the Lord died for everybody, that doesn't mean it's true. You know, everybody start following that shit, the Lord gonna destroy all that.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Just going to how he's talking about how they built that house with untempered mortar, right? This is Psalms chapter 127, verse 1. Except Yahweh built the house, they labor in vain that build it.
If the Most High didn't build the house, that labor is in vain. So all this doctrine, these church doctrine, you go to church, this dude tried to tell me yesterday in slavery, you go to church, I was like, that shit all bullshit. You're not going there for them. You're going there for the, but I'm not. You don't go into a house with nothing but wickedness in there. Where you gonna learn from a pastor that's teaching you bullshit? Going to church, you're not gonna learn anything, man. Go ahead.
Except Yahweh built the house, they labor in vain that built it.
They labor in vain that built it. Go ahead.
Except Yahweh keep the city, the watchman waketh but in vain.
Oh, that's the Most High keep the city, the watchman waketh in vain.
That's right.
Meaning, what we doing is of the Most High. What all these other cats is doing is of men. The church is of men. So the watchman can come out, look, church, I'm watching over my flock. He the watchman of his flock. But the Most High is not going to back him up. The Most High is not backing up that watchman because it's not of the Most High. Go ahead.
Say unto them which dab it with untempered mortar, that it shall fall. There shall be an overflowing shower, and ye, all great hailstones shall fall.
Right, because what we saying is, why you in that doctrine? Why you in that bullshit? Why you in there adding on to that bullshit when you need to get out of it? Because it's going to fall. It's going to eventually fall. What we doing is we dabbing the true church with untempered mortar. But the difference is, this is of the Most High.
That's right.
The Most High is building this house.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And a stormy wind shall rend it.
Right.
Lo, when the wall is fallen, shall it not be said unto you, where is the dabbing wherewith ye have dabbed it?
Right, where it's gonna say, where is the dabbing? I thought everybody was over here you was putting untempered mortar and building that shit up, making it stronger, right? Go ahead.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, Yahweh, I will even rent it with a stormy wind in my fury, and there shall be an overflowing shower in mine anger, and great hailstones in my fury to consume it.
To consume all the bullshit of America. Where is that at in Isaiah? Oh, Sirach, I'm sorry, go ahead. Isaiah 47 or 49.
Sirach 38:28. The smith also sitting by the anvil and considering the ironwork. The vapor of the fire wasteth his flesh, and he fighteth with the heat of the furnace. That's not it.
Is it 29? Starting at 29? Sirach 38?
So go up the potter sitting at
39, I think. 39 and 28.
Yeah, right here.
39?
Yeah.
Right.
Sirach 39:28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance,
Right.
which in their fury lay on sore strokes.
Lay on sore strokes, man. When that time comes, it's gonna be, that's when that's when all the hell gonna break loose. That's when everything you see in these movies, you're gonna figure out all this shit is true. They got the ideas from somewhere, man. Somebody that created one of these movies that got these fucking newly created fucking beasts. They got their sources, right? They got their sources. They trusted sources, man, to create these movies. Like James Cameron and Steven Spielberg, all these dudes. They got their sources, man. Especially if you're a fake ass Jew, you know about all this shit. You a high up fake ass Jew, Khazar, you know about all this shit. You know about all the splicing and the gene splicing. If they taking genes out of plants, they trying to do it with animals, man. Because everything that the Most High made is the way it's supposed to be. Esau is switching it up because he wants to be God. Go ahead.
There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they power out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them.
Right, so when all hell break loose, the Most High actually sent those spirits out. He actually sent that hell on you.
I think there's more in there. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 29. Fire and hell and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance.
Right, because people gonna think when the Lord actually you can't eat, that's created for vengeance. The Lord is putting hell on you because you went off. Because you going off. You didn't want to listen to the prophets of the Most High when he was telling you to get right. You wanted to follow fucking Satan. That's your problem, man. Go ahead.
Teeth of wild beasts.
Teeth of wild beasts. When somebody get attacked by, hey, was it that lady that got fucking torn in pieces over here by that fucking lion? That lion that was in that big cat fucking sanctuary where they try to, you know, build the big cats back up. That's in fucking that's in a bad time, so to speak. The lion fucking, it said the lion fucking actually just hit her with his paw and broke her neck. Hit her with his paw and broke her neck. He didn't even go for the food. He didn't bite her. He didn't bite her yet. He hit her with his paw and broke her neck.
Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents and sword, punishing the wicked to destruction.
Teeth of wild beasts, serpents and swords, punishing the wicked to destruction. Somebody get a little baby get torn in pieces by a fucking pit bull. That baby probably was fucking motherfucking Alexander the Greek's fucking right-hand man or some shit.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
I was reading this other article, I don't know if it's the same one you're talking about, where the dumbass Edomites that was fucking in some safari and shit, was fucking on the safari and the fucking lion came and fucking killed that bitch. The dude ran off butt naked, man.
Like
that's the act of the Most High right there, man.
Hey, like the brother, you said that video on that killer whale came up on the beach.
Oh, no, that was fake. That was fake. Yeah, it was a fake vid.
Nah, fuck that. That motherfucker got Hey, I know it happened before. I know it happened before. So you on the beach? Hey, that's why I don't fuck with the water, man.
Hey, but it happened before at SeaWorld, where the trainer in the big orca just said fuck this and started throwing that bitch all around. He was jumping up, doing belly flops on top of her, trying to drown her. Just playing with her, man. Ripped her leg open here to get like 100-something stitches.
That bitch died?
Hey. Basically, I saw a video, you got this Edomite, he in there hugging lions and shit. Like a whole Edomite, you saw it? It's like a whole prop.
They're like choking, but they ate his ass.